G'day and welcome to Murder Valley YouTube channel. I'm going to call this one a Mega G Plus 1.7 Part 3. I've got it sitting there on the dyno. Now this is currently at 10 volts because I like to run things in at 10 volts, or sorry, lower volts. So when I originally put this chassis on, so I've just got a bit of putty there just holding the front down so it's consistent. When I first put this on, and I've had it sitting there for about a minute or two now, that was 9.2, and it's just slowly creeping up. So I think the highest I got it to, running it at constant 19 volts, as I did in the earlier videos, was about 2.3 or 2.35 or something, so not as high as what it originally was. I can't tell you how much I recommend running things in at low volts. I quite often just sit there and just let cars sit like this and run on the dyno, and then I'll let it peak, and when it peaks and doesn't get any higher anymore, I'll just knock it up by a volt and then do the same thing again, and then let it peak again and then another volt. And the difference it makes, and the interesting thing is, it's not about so much how high it runs at dead set fast, like flat out. It's about what it does middle trigger or middle speed on the track. So by doing this, it actually gives the car a better feel, and it sort of boosts the middle end range on your motor, which is, if you've got a track with corners and you're not just running with big magnets all the time, like if you've got a car with moderate level magnets, so it's not just the magnet doing the majority of the handling work, this actually gives you that real nice bit of drivability in that mid-end part of your range. So here we go. Look, that's topped out. We're now going to up that to 11 volts. And that'll slowly rise. Probably the biggest difference you're going to see is in the lowest voltage. How I work out what low voltage is pretty much whatever voltage I race the car on. I pretty much halve it to start. So if we race on 12 volts, you start at 6, etc. 10 was close enough to 19. Like to being half of 19, but yeah, again, you can just watch this slowly ticking away, just getting a little bit faster. That's not going to change probably much now, is it? I don't know. Probably not much. I'm going to call that topped out. There's 12 volts. Alright, that's on top. Let's raise it up to 19. It's still on around about 23. The dyno is not, it's an indicator of how your car's running, but it doesn't necessarily tell you how it's going to translate on the track. I honestly believe the best way to use the dyno is just a tool, just to give me a number, just to tell me how it's spinning. Mid-range is where I chase most of my speed, and like I said, at the lower volts, the dyno gives me a really good indication of how that's going for me. But look, I'm going to run that back down to 12 volts again, and I'll see how it goes later on in the day. But look, thanks for watching. If any of these videos are any good to you, as far as even if you don't take all the tips on, or you just have a look at seeing how someone else does it, if this is the sort of stuff that sort of interests you, if you could think about subscribing to the channel and liking the videos, it makes a difference, because I sort of want people to see them and comment. I want to get knowledge out there on hose slots and what can be done with them, especially here in Australia. But yeah, we don't have all the access to what the guys do for stuff in the US. and there's a lot of suppliers still that won't ship to Australia from the US, but postage from America. America's got the most expensive postage in the world, and I've given that a good test. I've bought from a lot of countries in the world, and yeah, US, absolutely the most expensive. So look, the more local stuff we can get, we'd love to see some more suppliers take on supplying some Ho slot stuff. We've had another one just join up recently in WA slots. Obviously we already had Shelsha slots. Would love to see someone take on supplying Auto World. Yeah, love someone to get some Wizard stuff into Australia as well, and Dash Motorsports and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, look, if you like what I'm showing you here, and I will get better at making videos and be able to edit in the future, but I don't have that facility at the moment because I'm just using my phone. But look, like and subscribe, tell your mates about it, show them the videos. See, you might even see things in here you might decide not to do because you think they're stupid. But yeah, that's up to you. This is just a thing on what I'm doing. So I hope you get something out of watching them. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye.